Hello and welcome back to SSD channel, uh, where I'm your host, and I have selective social disorder. I do what I want. Anyhow, um, so this is a look at the upper city. It's the middle garden area that seems to be, uh, you know, super lush, like real pretty, real beautiful. Looks like they spent a lot of time in this spot alone, I'm sure, uh, in the making of Guild Wars 2. And I'm sure they're probably not done either, but it looks great. It also seems like it might serve to kind of like break up, latency and ping type issues between the edges of the city. So like the middle is probably not all that populated right here all the time when people are busy doing missions and or trading or buying things. Like I guess there's things you can buy on this in this circle here, but it's just there seemed to be a lot less frame rate drop in here, although up until Guild Wars 2 and I started making these videos, I was new to Frap, so I didn't have. There is some frame rate drop here on my video, but it wasn't that bad. Actually, in the game here, I was getting 45, 60 frames per second, no problem. I'm sure some of you get better than that, but it's good enough for a beta game that they say they haven't optimized fully yet. So I'm cool with that. Now if we can get that everywhere, that'd be great. Anyhow, this video is going to be about the trading and the commerce that's in Guild Wars 2, which is much improved from Guild Wars 1. I played Guild Wars 1 a long time, and in Guild Wars 1, if you wanted to sell something other than crafting material, you really had to like spam it out in chat and kind of go to different areas, and it worked okay, but eventually the economy kind of seemed broken where this was worth an exuberant amount and this is worth nothing. So you can't sell this, but you can sell that. Well, here you go. Here's a look at the commerce GUI that they have in the game, and it's great. I used it all open beta weekend, and well, there was one point where it seemed like the server maybe had crashed for it, but I know all that's going to be worked out before the game comes out, because it was working well enough in beta all the other times where I didn't even have to think about it. I can be out in the middle of the world doing a mission or something, and I can go right click in my inventory and just sell something right from there and list it on the commerce, and it will disappear from my inventory out in the open, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. And then later on I could check this commerce thing here, and it would list what I still have selling, or under the trading spot over there at the very bottom, on the far left at the bottom of that window, looks like a box with an arrow at the top of it. It would show you what you had bought and actually had went through and what's waiting for you at the trading post NPC, or if you had any money there as well. Anyhow, it's great. So at one point I had like 10 silver or 10 gold or whatever sitting at the trading post, and I didn't have to spend any time selling things. I mean, I guess I spent 6 minutes is what this video is, and the first 4 minutes of it is just beautiful upper city garden. So it took me 2 minutes to sell this or sell that, or look for this or look for that, and I can put in a bid or just sell it and match the lowest competitor, or even make it like super low, whatever I want to do. And there's trading materials in here. I'm sorry, not trading materials, crafting materials. So if crafting's your thing, I did spend a little time doing crafting, but I didn't get very far because I didn't realize till the end of the beta that there was like 2,000 free gems you could get. It's in the trading post, like they were trying to test out their free-to-play option, where they sell things, where you can buy you know, different things, real life's money. But anyhow, the point of the matter is they were giving out free of that, so you could either test it out or they could test out their server for it, whatever it happened to be, their credit card company information, however they do that. But so with those 2,000 free gems, I was able to like have unlimited money towards the end of the beta that I didn't realize I could have until the end of the beta. So I ended up spending all of that on siege weapons and stuff in World v. World. But this is a look at the commerce section. It's great. You can filter by this, you can filter by that, you can sort and order by price, by level. I can tell you though, there's one thing that's missing here, and that's sorting by. You can sort by level or sort by what I can use. Like, for instance, if I was level 18, it would show things that I could use at level 18. But what it does not do for some reason is remove things that are not for the thieves. So I would assume then they're planning on there being like a storage for character to character, so I could buy something as a thief and actually, you know, give it to my other character or whatnot, which is something they did in Guild Wars 1, so I imagine they will. Anyhow, that was a look at the trading and the commerce GUI, and thanks for watching.